Hi everybody, Don the Mushroom Hunter here. It's early July and here in Northeast Ohio, we haven't gotten much rain at all in the last couple of weeks. So what is a forager to do when there are no mushrooms to be had because it's been so dry? Collect nuts and berries, of course. So right here behind me, very large black walnut tree. And what I'm going to do is these are the walnuts here. They are certainly not ripe. They won't be ripe until later in the summer or fall. However, we can make a delicious liqueur out of these called... So I pronounced it wrong when I was making this video. This is called Nocino or Nocello. Carry on. Which is basically green black walnuts, unripened walnuts, steeped in vodka and other spices like star anise, cinnamon, basically any other herbs or spices that you want to add. You basically soak that for a long time and you let all of that flavor leach into the vodka. And then when it's all ready, you basically heat up some, make a simple syrup, you mix some sugar in with the vodka to sweeten it to your liking. Now, the first time I had this was actually at a food swap here in Kent. Basically, a food swap is just a meeting of a bunch of people. Everybody brings something homemade, something from their garden, something from the woods, and you basically just trade with other people. Well, somebody had a tiny bottle of this walnut liqueur, and I tasted it, and it was absolutely delicious. Unfortunately, all of those bottles had been spoken for, so I didn't get to bring one home. So what I did is I was at a European market and found some walnut liqueur imported from Croatia. I bought that. It was far too sweet for me. Instead of being kind of slightly bitter and kind of pretty strong vodka with all these other flavors, it was kind of just too syrupy. It was not to my liking. So I'm gonna make my own. So right up here you can see, let's see, here's a nut hanging right there. The thing about these is a lot of times these nuts are up very, very high. So you have to find some of the low-hanging nuts or jump up and pull the and pull the branches down to get to the nuts. But basically here, what I'm gonna do is just pull one off, and they're so fragrant. It's really hard to explain how these smell other than they smell like black walnut husks. These things are almost like pine, but a lot of other kind of aromas coming in there. So again, what I'm going to do is take these home, quarter them, soak them in vodka, do the whole thing. I'm going to post a recipe that I'm going to use here. I've never made this before, so I'm going to be experimenting with it, but I'll post a recipe here below in this video. I also will post a link to Alexis the Black Forager, who a lot of you follow and know from social media. She's making a version that's using a bunch of other foraged edibles as the warming spices. So instead of, cinnamon and things that we really don't have growing wild around here, she's putting a bunch of other things which I find pretty fascinating, so I'll put a link to that as well. So anyway, again, hey, mushrooms are few and far between. I found a few dried up chanterelles today, not much else, but the black raspberries are out, blueberries and huckleberries, red raspberries, all kinds of things out there to be had. We'll be looking forward to wineberries and blackberries soon here too. So again, hey, when in a drought, figure it out. I don't know. Anyway, this is Don the Mushroom Hunter. Happy hunting.